Silden. Banwanjin Qigong. A variety of postures can be attained, but there are 8 simple ones. Their order may vary from practitioner to practitioner, but there are some basic similarities in all 8. Start with a relatively narrow base, and then step out, in this case, with my left foot. As now, I bring the hands up into the heart center, turn over, and without lifting onto the heels, I sweep out. This is sometimes referred to as propping heaven. There'll be 3 iterations of each movement, and where there is a tendency to go either left or right, we will certainly double the movements. Hands come back into center. This affects not only the upper dantian, the middle dantian, but the lower. And the triple warmer, sometimes identified with that space close by the radial bone and the thumb and index. The second position. Horseman's pose, mighty pose. Imagine the line from crown through tailbone is relatively plumb. We'll go left and right for 3 times each. Imagine now we draw the bowstring back and hold the bow arm at about the same angle, same point on the horizon, and with an isometric isotonic, we release. Sitting the horse, draw the bowstring back, and release. There's 2. We can be more or less deep into the posture. Here's 3, halfway through, and 4. For balance left and right, here's 5, and then 6, standing up. Third position is sometimes referred to as parting heaven and earth. Feet at about hip width. Bring both of the palms up into the heart center. I'm going to push down with my left. I'm going to follow the fingertips of my right hand with my eyes. And then I'm going to come back up into heart center and exchange. Pushing down with the opposite hand. Sweeping with the active arm. Here's 3. 4. 5. And 6. Hands come into the heart center. The fourth position, wise owl turns his head. In ranges of movement, this is the twist, left and right. As we turn off toward our 6, looking over the left shoulder, find the palms are just about parallel through the plane. As you move off now to the right, looking toward your 6, keeping the head up, crown is up, chin is down slightly. There's 3. Your breath is coordinated, so we exhale as we turn. Inhale into center. Exhale as the turn. Last 2, number 5. And number 6 to the right. And into center. In some forms, it is changed in relative position. Bear turns his head. The palm is placed over the top of the knee, just above the patella. We drop through the right shoulder and through the right elbow, look up into the zenith on the opposite side. Then come into center and exhale as we turn to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. There's 3. And 4. Opens up the latissimus dorsi. Opens up the intercostals. 5. And 6. The variation is to roll through in counterclockwise. Some practitioners will also shake the head and come through clockwise, opening up through the lower body, the lower extremities, and especially the muscles, the complex of the hips. Heel and toe in. Number 5, completed. Number 6, sometimes referred to as punches with angry eyes. North, south, east, and west. We'll do a group of 6 in the cardinal directions. We have the east in this direction, relative to this building. Kibidachi, horseman's pose, mighty pose. Extend so that the right hand is brought up close by the axilla, in this case on the right, and this is a punch, not a throw. So we recoil and twist out with the right, and recoil and twist out with the left. So let's go 6 in each direction, cardinal, and 1, don't be afraid to use the voice, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. North, south, east, and west. Actually, that's east. If we go north, we'll pick it up again for demonstration, and we'll just go around the clock at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Normally we would oppose the cardinal directions. Here's toward the west. We're just going around the clock. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then as we finish up, looking full on to our cinematographer, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. The 6th position. 7. Leans back, touches toes. We'll do a group of 3 and feet comfortably wide. Leans back, swan dive forward, touch the toes out in front. Then bring the fingertips, the index and the middle finger, to the campanile tendon. Trace right up the center line, following the tibial nerve, across the back of the knee, following the sciatic nerve, across the buttocks and small the back, rim of the pelvis, and up. Leans back, and swan dive forward. Touch, translate, trace, press at the kidneys. Last one, opening the torso, trace, rest, press, and back, and with the heart center, breathing in through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. Very nice. Bring the feet together in the form that has been extended to me. I find now that there is the last position called jolting the body. There are several variations, but the most simple is to imagine shaking finger droplets from the end of the hand up and drop into the heels. Following the breath and up. There's number 2. And up. There's number 3. A variation would be to open the eyes, look out toward the left, step with the left ball of the foot, and find the line from the crown through tailbone so that we are focusing our attention on the supporting leg, the strong leg here on the right. Then we step back in, turn off to your right, about 45 degrees, step, ball of foot on the right. On that line from crown to tailbone is relatively plump. Listening through the belly. And step back in. And we can bring our hands to heart center. There are variations on how to close, but simple is good. Zai Jin.